about? I see it got the barcode on it. We can scan that. Let's talk about that real quick.
So Red Sig pack. Red Sig, let me tell you who the character is. This is Mystique, little sister. Right? You know Mystique from X-Men?
Yes.
So this is Mystique, little sister. She's red. And her superpowers is she's an assassin and she's nice with music. So she's very dangerous, but she blends in all the time. She makes people feel good, and that's what the weed's gonna do. Oh. You're gonna feel very good. You're gonna feel very powerful.
Is this a real character, or you made up this character?
This is a real character that you soon will see either in Marvel or DC. We're gonna speak it right now.
Okay.
Now marijuana is a big thing right now in New York, and a lot of people smoke. What age did you start smoking?
I started smoking. Okay. It's so funny how I started smoking.
It's a pothead answer already.
Right, yeah. I started smoking at 13, but it fucks people up because I don't know how to roll.
Yeah.
So it's crazy because
you get easy roller.
No, it's not the same. I done had banana bros. I done had all these. I had that too. We don't do that. I need someone to roll my shit up.
Let me ask you a question. You smoking with grabber and paper? Like, what's your style? You smoking backwards?
How you smoking Dutches? I graduated from backwards because they playing with them packs. And shout out to Backwards too, because y'all post me on y'all page, but you know, y'all playing with the packs. I smoke now papers with Fonto or grabber.
Yeah, you mix it. Yes.
I tried the Wiz Khalifa. I didn't even smoke Wiz. I smoked Wiz Khalifa weed. I smoked with Wiz Khalifa. I cannot do the straight papers and weed.
You smoked with Wiz Khalifa before?
Yes.
Yeah, what was that like?
Yeah, what was good with that? Where y'all was at?
We was in a club house. What was that club? Greenwich. I can't remember.
Greenhouse?
Greenhouse.
Greenhouse.
Okay.
Greenhouse, yes. Greenhouse.
Right.
Long time ago. And someone caught us on camera too, so it's not funny because it caught a camera passing. But I smoked his weed also. I bought his weed, had me hell high. But yeah, it was just regular. I mean, a person I feel like I can't sit with smoking is Snoop. I haven't smoked with Snoop Dogg yet. I smoked with Too Short. I smoked with...
But if you smoked with Wiz, you smoked with Baby Snoop.
Yeah.
You almost there.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna front. There's some people that I smoke with that smoke more than Wiz.
I ain't gonna hold you. Quick story. One time I stepped into a club. It's in New York City. And they said, Wiz is in there. And when I got to the door of the club, it smelled like pure THC wax. It smelled like wax. It didn't smell like bud was burning in the air. No. I know that smell very well.
It was just concentrated.
It smelled like they was burning that goop. They was burning that thing.
And yo, they blunts be like this.
It was crazy.
So thick. This should be crazy. Right? Mad. They be wasting weed. They don't waste weed, but you don't need that much weed.
So what kind of weed is this? Is this like an indica, a sativa? What kind of weed is this?
Yes, it's a sativa. It's premium.
This is some gasolina right here. This is some gasolina, mamita. All right. So that's what we're doing. Signature. Let's get into the song with you and Jim Jones.
Yes. How did that happen?
Fire.
So it first started with he posted something on Instagram saying he was looking for artists. Of course, Team Siggy is always on deck, and they tagged me. He hit me on a DM, and then we met in Cali.
Yeah.
We wound up meeting in California. And I let him listen to some music, then I let him hear that song. Right away, he did something to it. And it was crazy because we did the song, we finished it almost, I think, around September, beginning of September. And I wasn't ready. I wanted to I was like, nah, this is Harlem. I got to make sure this video is a certain way. I got to make this. So yeah, like 4 months passed and he started getting my ass like, nigga, when you dropping this shit? So I'm like, shit, if he's asking me this, and it must be a record.
Was the video and all that ready already? The whole package deal? Or you did the video later?
I did the video later.
Okay.
And and let me tell you why I messed with Jim Jones, because we did two sets for the video.
Okay.
The first set I had set up, I spent a lot of money on the first set. And the people that shot it, they just didn't get enough good shots. They had Jim waiting outside for like 2 hours. Like, it was just a lot of stuff that, like, I'm being an artist, so I didn't really know everything that was going on to the end. And instead of coming to me and like spazzing, like, yo, or because of the stature he's in, he was like, yo, calm down, you're doing a good job. Like, You know, I'm here. And he was really showing that he was, like, you would have thought he was me and I was him.
Yeah.
Like, and I fucked with that because I was just like, yo, like, I don't know what I expected. I know what I expected. I expected him to black on me. But I was just like, yo, the fact that he was patient and he hit me and was like, listen, let's do a part 2. Let's get better, but make sure niggas is on point because I ain't coming back out.
So tell me, what is it like working with Jim Jones?
Yeah,
somebody of his
that.
stature, because just knowing all the things he's done in terms of hip hop, what he represents, you know.
What kind of vibe is it?
Exactly.
Is it like a big brother, big sister? Is it like a
Well,
what kind of vibe is it?
So
I don't know. What kind of vibe?
So the vibe is basically like just, I don't know, just cool. I wouldn't say big brother. It's definitely not flirtatious. I wouldn't say big brother, big sister yet because we're still grown. Of course. We still learning and stuff like that. But the respect level, and I just appreciate like just the opportunity, like real so, because he don't have to do nothing that he's doing. Like he's making sure like because I'm a part of the quarantine studios too.
Okay.
So he's making sure that like we're on top of our stuff business. Where he's making sure anything that's new coming his way, if he can add and help us, he's doing it. Like we're on quarantine studios from 11 o'clock at night to like 7 in the morning.
All right.
And then if it's going into like, if we got to get in shape, going to the gym, like he's really like on it. And it's like, he don't have to do all that shit.
What does that mean for Harlem? Like when you collaborate with someone of his stature?
Yeah, that's Harlem.
It's like, music. What's the people saying? What's like people, like when you come back to where you grew up and people you interact with, how does that feel?
They hating.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The people that I grew up with,
some people hate it.
Yeah, I be in denial with the hating. I promise I do, but in reality, I do have haters.
Yeah, I do.
And it's crazy because a lot of the people I grew up with and that I ran around with, are famous already. I ran around with Tiana Taylor. I was in a Google Me video. I was on My Super 616 with her. I grew up with A$AP Rocky and Ferg. Those are my friends growing up. Yeah. Like, so it's like, I don't see them. Like, I see, when I run into them in Hollywood and shit, is love, is brother, sister, whatever. Yes. But it's not a situation of like, yo, what's like, come on, let's work. Like, it's not that. And it's okay because not that it's supposed to happen like that. Maybe it's not meant to, but that's just what's happening.
Or like, timing.
Definitely timing. Yeah. It's always timing because one thing, the same way I'm working hard and doing shit and working on new shit, they're probably doing the same stuff and they can't. So that's why it's not a situation that even though I'm saying this, is not like, oh, I'm upset. Like, oh, how could y'all? It's just more so of like, those just happen to be the people I grew up with and who I would go back and want to be like, look what I'm doing. Yeah. But they already doing it. So now it's just me catching up. That's it. Yeah. Like we about to meet at the Red Coffee.
So let me ask you a question. Would you consider signing to Jim Jones? He just got I don't know if he connected that deal, but
he did.
So would you consider signing?
Yeah, I would consider signing. I just think with me, I'm going more of the route of like with what he's doing, girl version. Like, or also with like, I see myself being like, and it's like, everybody that's in New York City, like Busta Rhymes, Jim, the whole Dipset, Jim and them, like, Havoc, like literally all the people that's known in New York City, I look up to them. I pay attention to their careers. I studied it. I am a student to hip hop. I'm really the little girl from Brown Sugar. And I actually learned from it. Like, I want to come out and I want to have ownership. I want to do this, and like all my music I own, my publishings I own. Like, so when signing a deal, you got to give up some of that. And I don't mind giving up, but it's just a percentage certain people is wanting, and I just won't budge for that. Especially like I'm doing a lot. Okay, it'll put a bigger machine behind me if I sign to people and let them. But I don't mind putting in the work. I've been putting in the work for 10 years already. I have my own cannabis brand. I have my own makeup line. I have a clothing line. I'm about to start a management. People come to me to get them deals. I done got so many people deals. It's really not hard for me to get a deal. It's just I know the business, so it's like I know too much. That's what
you want the numbers to be right.
That's all I care about. I don't care about sharing a business. I can't go in and try to do business with a label and not give them nothing. So I don't mind that. But it's the numbers.
Isn't the music business kind of like they gotta rape you in order?
It's not only the music business.
Right?
I'm in the beauty industry. Right?
They always want to take advantage. It's like the percentage. It always has to be an unfair
That's
percentage.
every business. That's not just music.
Unfortunately.
That's every business.
So you have to like
you have
do
to
your
know
own
your
thing.
shit.
Yeah.
You just have to know your stuff. Let me tell you, everybody get you a good lawyer and a good accountant. Those are the two important people. It's not the manager. It's not the PR. It's a lawyer. Your lawyer is the person that's going to close and open your deals for you. The manager may find something, may be the person to talk to when you don't want to talk, but the lawyer is the person closing your deal, opening your deals. The accountant is making sure your money is right, is making sure
you paying your
taxes, but not only that, but making sure your shit is together so that if you need grants and stuff, so you don't have to borrow from anybody.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Get your own.
So, Sig the Trick, what's next for you? Let's let them know what's the lineup. Because I see you cooking on Instagram. I see you doing so much. You're doing so much stuff.
I'm the next female Diddy.
You really are.
I'm the first female Diddy, actually, not the next, but I'm I call myself the female Diddy. Okay. Because I love what Diddy do. I'm the type of person that like I do music. I love it so much that I'm the person that I can come into the studio and I don't have to record, but I'm gonna help you get a hit. We ain't walking up. I'm sitting in this studio with you. I don't care if you don't know me. My vibe is gonna have that change, and you're gonna walk out with something. Because I done did that with a lot of artists from up and coming to known. Because I just love music so much. So I'm the person. I know I'm gonna be on that side of producing, signing artists, finding the next best thing, helping people with their music. That's what's next for me.
That's what it sounds
because
like.
It's like, yeah, of course, I don't, the average person say, oh, I want to be the next best big artist and stuff. But yeah, what's after that? Like, I want to be a part of putting out the next best talent.
Good.
Like, okay. That's what my goal is. Like, I'm opening the door to show like I did it so that you could trust me more. Not because I'm trying to be, I'm better than a lot of people that's out. It's all politics. So now that I figured that out, it's more so like, yeah, I'm going to have fun. I'm doing this because I'm having fun and y'all going to see. But as y'all start drawing to me, I'm going to probably surprise y'all with a mini me that's younger than me or something totally different that's for them or help them to be the next best thing. And I'm getting paid. That's what Jay-Z did. That's what Diddy, that's what Dame Dash did. That's
that's what's interesting. For most people, I realize that like a lot of people, they want to be an artist, but sometimes the artist route is it is like there's a period for it, but then you can use that platform to do greater things and expose other artists.
I never wanted to be an artist though.
Yeah.
I kind of like fell into being an artist.
So why?
Because I'm good. I'm good and it was easy money. Like I make money doing this. Like it's a lot of people that does this shit and they don't make I make money doing this.
Okay.
Like so it's not crazy. I'm not making millions of dollars.
Of course,
yet,
but there's ways to get
bread. But I make bread off of this. So it's like it was just more so of like I was a poet. Turned into rapping.
There you go.
Then I'm around rappers that's like, wait, hold on, you really sound good. You should do it. And they
legendary hip hop producers.
I got songs of Too Short. I got songs of Trade the Truth. I got something like that. So it's more so of like, okay, really what I was doing is PR work because I was for years bringing people. I didn't know that was PR work. So I'm bringing people to I'm connecting the dots basically. And now I'm like, all right, me doing the music, we're gonna have fun, but at the same time now I'm gonna put somebody on. Like I just see myself doing that and I see that's where
female Diddy, like you said. Female Diddy.
So Sig the Trick, let's give them your Instagram, your YouTube, all your info, and let them know what you got going on next. Like what's the next step? I know it's a lot of shit, but like what's the next one? Like the bud, a new song, a new project.
All of it comes together though.
It's all the package deal.
You smoke weed in a video.
Okay.
Yep. You do your I gotta do my makeup to look good.
Okay.
I gotta wear my clothes to look good. It comes together. It's not nothing different. Okay. That's why I be like, why do people say that? Because it don't. So
it's like
what's the difference of me saying like, oh, so I got this deal with Mac, and they endorsing me? No, I work with the same factory as Mac. Google it. I work with the same factory as Mac. I take all their stuff and I make it cheaper. My mission's different. My mission is to help kiss away poverty and insecurities amongst the youth. Look at Mac's mission.
We didn't even talk. We didn't talk about that part of yourself. Besides the music, there's that part. There's that that entrepreneurial part. There's that person that cares about their community. We didn't talk about that person.
Yeah, so I feed the homeless. I don't really talk about that part much. Sometimes I'll post if I need extra money to help with what I'm doing. But I've been doing this for years. My father got me into it when he was around. Father's Day coming. Nah, but he got me into doing that when I was a kid. My mom also, and I came from poverty. So it's like, I'm always in the streets giving out food to the homeless, giving out hot plates, not a sandwich that I ain't eat. It's been sitting in my car no. I'm even like Thanksgiving that just passed, I took my family and we went to all 5 boroughs and I gave hot plates. I stopped in certain locations, heat up the plates, was giving it. I was in the highways. I forgot to eat. I went from 10 in the morning to 1 in the morning and I forgot to eat.
God bless you for that.
I do feeding the homeless. I clothe them. Right now I'm working on finding a location where they can go and they can shower and they can find like just finding a way to like put them in homes, because there's no way that it's so much money out here, especially in America, and there's so many homeless people.
Especially in New York.
Big facts.
It's way more in LA.
I have lots.
It's way more in LA.
Straight up. So we want to keep on doing these positive moves. We want to thank Sig the Trig for coming and giving us a positive vibe on Greenlight NYC. Not only that, bringing that NYC good bug right here. Sig the Trig is in the building, man. Follow her on Instagram. Follow her on YouTube. She's doing a lot of dope stuff. You might be that next artist that she's looking for out there. She might sign you herself.
Yeah, and make sure y'all tune in, because I got my tour starting back up in July called Siggy and Friends. Last 2020, we sold out SOBs. I had over 30 blogs in there.
I remember.
I got 3 people signed. Pop Out Boys got signed to Quavo from that show. We had a whole bunch of label meetings with a lot of people that was on that stage. So we're bringing it back. We're coming to a city near you. So if you have an up-and-coming artist, just make sure that they DM me, Sig the Trig, or Sig the Trig Bookings with an S at Gmail. And we have my show, Paint the City Siggy, that I'm dropping. So I know the people that's been following hip hop, if y'all know 106 and Park or Rap City, we basically bringing that back. We're going to do a top 10 countdown. It's going to be with up-and-coming artists, and we're going to have known artists on the show to bring, more eyes to people that's going to be on the show. Dope. So like the up-and-coming artists. And, you get a new joint from me.
Dope.
So the new joint will be Sig the Trig.
Nice. I love it.
Sig the Trig. We love it. We give the green light and they go. I'm telling you, it happens every time. Why she's going to be that next one that you like, damn, she was just on Greenlight NYC. And now look at her. She's going for mayor of the city.
She really is.
Sig the Trig, thank you for coming through this, that Greenlight NYC show. I'm Disco J.
Hey, Siggy.